What is going on, guys? Welcome. Welcome. Just getting set up and ready. No rush. It's chill out time, maybe. Got myself a brew, got myself a nice cup of tea, and we're ready to rock and roll with this bad boy. Absolutely ready. How are people? I hope you're all well. I hope you are well. What's all this about? My stream data. It's good. It's good. Happy with that. Okay. Okie dokie do. Right, let's crack on with this, shall we? Let's get on with it. Hope everybody's okay. Where we going? There we go. Here we are, up in your face. So, for those of you who don't know, for those of you who have just joined, this is my Twitter save that I've been doing. I started off at Barcelona B, and then we moved on to this club, Girona FC. They've just been relegated from the second division in Spain, and yeah, they've come down to the what is it now? The second division B3. It's called on here. So that's where we're at the moment. And it's funnily enough, I won the league with Barcelona B last season. Rather wonderfully, I must say. It was a bit of a comeback, to be honest, but we won it last season. And then obviously I've left Barcelona B to take over my own club, because the thing with Barcelona B is that you are the manager of the team, you manage the players and stuff, but it's a different challenge because you can bring players in on free transfers and all that sort of stuff, but you can't really sign players, and you are very much dictated by what the first team has to say, the first team manager says, in terms of players available and whatnot. So it's it's a much more difficult prospect, to be honest, than normal management, because you can't say who stays, who goes. It's all out of your hands, but you can, basically come in and manage the team to a degree, and they kind of set little markers for you, sort of saying, oh, we're a bit concerned because such and such a young player hasn't been getting many games. We need him to be playing more to be prepared for the first team. And then I played this guy a few times. In fact, I'll show you who it was. If we just go to the league, this will be the easiest way. Like I said, we won the league, so this is the easiest way to find him. Wow, Alejandro's been made the vice captain, and Fernando Hernandez has been made the captain. That's freaking crazy. That is freaking crazy. I did not expect that at all. Alejandro, he's a great player. I love this guy. He was brilliant for me. He was really crucial breaking into the team when he did to get us the title. Top player. Top player. It's the first team I need. It is the first team. Where's he gone? Where is he? There he is. Elena. Carles. I imagine that's Charles, basically, but Carl's Elena. He was bloody brilliant for me, and he was a guy they were kind of like, you need to play him more, so I did, and literally he made 23 appearances and then boom, straight into the first team, and he's been at the first team level ever since. Not made a first team appearance for him, but yeah, that's the sort of thing you get. They'll be like, we need this guy to play more because we want him prepared for the first team. So that's the sort of stuff you have to deal with. But then I came away and thought, at the end of the season, Luis Enrique got sacked. I wanted to stick around just to see if there was an interesting dynamic where, until a new manager was found, they made me caretaker manager or interim manager or something like that. But that never happened. Gus Hiddink came in straight away. And at that point, Girona came to me. I just signed a new contract with Barcelona B, but Girona came to me and were like, we'd like you as manager. They just got relegated, as I said, from the second division. And those of you who don't follow me on Twitter and who are just joining the stream or watching the video later now, almost every single player wanted out. I managed to appease a couple of them, but most of them were like, no, let me out. I want out. Don't want to be here anymore. And we sold £9 million worth of talent. And we've brought in a lot of players, but we only spent £38,500 on transfer fees, so that's pretty decent. I'm really pleased with that. A couple of familiar faces followed us from Barcelona B. Zemi, he was a decent midfielder for me there, so he's followed us all the way down here to Girona, dropping back a division again. Andrea Villanova was taken off me by Barcelona into their first team and never played a game, and then was released. Well, he was set for release at the end of the season, so I picked him up on a free as well. Also, you'll notice Shay Given has followed us to Spain. Interesting, I know. 41 years of age, but he's playing over here now, so that's a thing. And who else was there who came from Barcelona? He was actually released in the end, but Gerard Gumbau was my captain at Barcelona B, an absolutely fantastic player. Had to pay him a lot in terms of wages, which is a good job that a lot of the players went. He's on £7,500, which is a lot. But he wanted to join me. He wasn't that fussed about the club, I don't think, but he was like, I want to work under you again, which was really, really cool. That was a nice little touch, so really pleased about that. And I've signed Carlos Chavaria on loan. I brought him in on a free at Barcelona B, and that rhymed. Ooh, poetisms right in your face. He got 6 goals for me. He did okay. He knows this level though, so that's the reason I brought him in on loan. Gaspar came, got injured, sent him back. He's not that great. He was just ready to make up the numbers. Abner is the guy I spent money on. I like Abner. He used to be at Real Madrid. He's only 21. He's a decent player. I think he'll do a decent job for us here. He's played a few games for Barcelona, Real Madrid B. So, you know, he's a decent player. And Sal was playing at this level last season, in this exact division last season for Mallorca B, and he got 27 in 35. So that's why we've picked him up. You don't need any more answering than that, do you? Why have you brought him in? There's his record at this level, so that's why he's through the door. Last season with Barcelona B as well, we were not at all in any of the cup competitions whatsoever because of the B team thing. So for the first time ever, I'm going to play a cup game today, which is cool. That's going to be nice. I like it. I hope everybody's okay. Those of you here, it's early for a stream, I know, so not many people are going to be able to join us, but those of you who can, I really appreciate it. Please remember to drop a like on the stream. It helps me out wonderfully, and it makes people think I'm good at doing this. And as long as we can fool some people, I'm happy. So there's that. Thank you, you wonderful people. Rafa de Vicente. He looks a very decent player. He scored on his debut. Our first match, our only match of the season was this one. And yeah, he did really, really well for us. Got on the score sheet, as did Yurey, Manel and Anton. So that's really cool. Both my centre-backs scored on their debut, which is a bonus. Because like I say, we are in the process of a massive rebuild. Simply because there's not many players that are left. If I hadn't replaced players, I wouldn't have I probably wouldn't be able to fill the first 11 on the bench. Let's put it that way. There weren't many youth players last season either, so that's not exactly great. Wow, look at that. After 2 games, Alaves, top of the league, Granada, Barcelona down in 5th. Hitting count. Wow, Virgil van Dijk's going to Chelsea for £24 million. Watford have taken Callum Wilson for 26.5. Whoa. That is that's a deal. That is a deal. But we shall crack on now. We should crack on with the cup. Oh, excuse me. Right. I don't know what to expect from a lot, because I don't know whether to expect a lot from a lot. See what I did there? But they're in our league now. They were in our league last year. But they're in our league now, so we'll be coming up against them in the Division as well. Good lord. For those of you who don't follow me on Twitter, I broke my monitor, my lovely, beautiful, expensive monitor, and now I'm using a TV, a proper super duper HD TV at the minute, which I think is great, but it's so HD and so sharp that it hurts my eyes. It's ridiculous. It's not built for this sort of game, and I've put it on gaming setting, I've messed around with the sharpness settings and all sorts. Who's this fella? He looks like he could be quite interesting. Who else wants him? Barcelona B want him. That'll do for me. That will do for me. Do we have to pay any compensation if we pick him up? I don't think we do. We'll have him. I like the look of him. Adrian. They keep thrusting these two fellas in my face. I'm not keen. Actually, I don't think I've looked at Zelaya. But we don't have enough space now in the squad. We've pretty much filled up our squad spaces, so we're not able to really bring anybody else in. I'm not giving you 350. Get stuffed, son. Drop to 50. Yay! Get him in. Get him in. I know I can't register him, but he can go into the B team. Or we can drop somebody else out. So I dare say, I mean, we've still got a few days left to transfer deadline day to go. I can imagine some more of my players bitching and whinging about leaving, so there's that. Oh, sweet. Gumbau is getting ready. He's getting ready. He can do 45 minutes. I may plonk him on the bench for this cup tie. Please, who do we drop? I'll drop. No. Do I drop Sebas? I'm going to drop Sebas out and just pop Kumba on the bench, and Sal can also go on the bench. I am toying with the idea of cancelling the loan of this guy, because I thought I was going to need, in fact I'm going to do it. I know it's a bit of a waste, but I'm going to do it because the reason I brought him in was because I didn't expect to get Sal, because there was quite a few other teams going in for him. And we've also got Gorka Santa Maria, who is a very decent player, you know, on loan from Bilbao. So it's kind of a case of I don't really need to bring anybody else in. I've got it on 3D. Do people mind it being on 3D? I don't know. I don't know. I think maybe 2D with 3D highlights is probably the best way to go. That's what we tend to do. That's what we normally do. It's what a lot of people seem to do these days. We do have a lovely little... Let's just watch this cup. Let's see how the FPS is with this on 3D and for this cup game. I'm going to change it to 2D with 3D highlights, but I just want to see what the FPS is like at the moment. As the boys line up, getting ready for war in the cup. My first ever Copa del Rey cup match. So here we go. I still love the fact that I've got 41-year-old Che Given in goal. I'd love to know what his Spanish is like. I'd love to know. Guardiola swings it in, and it's 1-0. Rafa de Vicente again. Absolutely. Vincente. It is Vicente, isn't it? I keep going to say Vincente, but there's no N there. Go on. Well, that was a poor finish, son. That was a poor finish. I've got the stream on my tablet. I'm just trying to see what the 3D is like. It looks okay. It's holding up really well on mine. That's nice to know. We must make it abundantly clear you may not lose this match. If you lose, I'll kick your teeth in the shower. That's my motivational talk. Win or get broken in the shower. That sounds awful, doesn't it? Let's scratch that from existence. Right. Let's give Abner another run. And Sal can come on. We'll confirm that. Let's see what Sal's made of. Here's Ruba. Oh, Santa Maria. Get in. Gorka Santa Maria with a lovely little header there. And it's 2-0 to Girona. Absolutely buzzing with that. The nice little start. We've had a nice 4-0 win at home. We're 2-0 up now. I'm going to bring you off just to, just in case a day can come on. Gives him a bit of a run out now. He's always nice. Nice to get the players a run out. Exciting, if anything. We've got a corner. Oh, get in. Is that Guardiola? Or Guardiola? It is. Guardiola has scored. Absolutely beautiful. 3-0. We've scored 7 goals at home in 2 games. 4 in the league, 3 in the cup. That's pleasing. It's very pleasing so far. Here's Sal. He randomly ran to the... He could have ran forwards, but he decided not to. Guardiola, Santa... Oh! Ale Martin with a lovely save. Just acted as if it was nothing. Acted like he was buying a packet of pork scratchings from the shop. It was that simple. They're going to score. Maybe. 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 Oh! Oh, what was that? What was that? Shay Given. That was bloody terrible. Bloody terrible. That was a decision in life that only he could have made. No, it doesn't say you can mention his mistakes. So I'm not going to. But I'm happy with that. I'm not happy with the goal we conceded, of course, but that was a decent performance. 3-1. Let's change this now before I forget. That's on key. Very good. That's what we like. Pop that to you. And pop that to you. There we go. So yeah, a nice 3-1 win. It's a bit, like I say, disappointing to concede that goal, but that's life. That is life. Okay, so Sal made his debut. Pleased with that. Another great performance from Rafa. Let's give him a bit of a G up. Well done, young man. So that's that, and that's ended. Yeah, made just one appearance. I know, a bit of a waste really, but I thought he was going to be... I didn't know how well we'd be able to recruit, so I just had to go with it and do what I need to do. So we're away next against Cornella, and then we've got Mirandes, who offered me a job interview as well in the second round of the Cup. They got relegated as well. They actually finished bottom. We finished 19th. Well, the club did before I came in. They finished 19th, so they went down on goal difference, which is a bit harsh. But Mirandes, who we got in the second round of the Cup, they finished rock bottom. Quite a bit of drift, to be honest. I think they were 16 points behind Girona, so they didn't have the greatest of seasons, but they were looking to bounce back this year with promotion from their respective second division B league division. What's it? Thanks for the retweets to the people who have done the retweeting. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Oh, for God's sake. Goddamn iPhone sometimes has a mind of its own. Wonderful, my wife is texting me rubbish. I don't care. Go away. You smell. She doesn't really. So yeah, transfer deadline day is upon us. Let's see what we've got. He's unregistered at the moment. Ooh. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Registration. Now we can register him now because the guys have gone back to Barcelona from his loan because we don't need him. His spot's free, so that's nice. We managed to register all of our first team players, which is good. Do you plan to loan him out? The plan is to loan him out. I don't even know if the plan is to loan him out. I don't even know who he is. I do really, but yeah, we could loan him out, couldn't we? We could offer him out on loan to a few people. See if he gets any takers. Still time for the loan. Oh nice, he's through the door. That's good. This was one of the goalkeepers I was looking at. He was happy to join us up until the point when we were classed as as being in the league that we're in, and now he's moved to Montpellier, so he's definitely moved to a better league, let's be honest. Here we go. I knew, and he's one of the guys who wanted to go, and they won't allow me to change the bid, but if I reject it, it's going to piss him off. Just going to have to take it on the chin, accept all offers but reject lowers, and just let him go. Just let him go. It's over, it's done with. Let it go. Let's just get you to welcome into the club. And I believe, does that mean, oops, does that mean with you, where's he gone? Well, if you're leaving, that means we can put Jose Maria Herrera in. Happy with that. And then we can also make you available those. So he's training with the first team, but he's also available for the other teams. And he's very good. I like that. Now, this bad boy, he wanted to leave. He's wanted by a Greek team. So there's the possibility he could be moving on pretty quickly. I don't know. Let's have a little look. Turn this music down just a little bit. I just want to turn it down just a little bit because I don't know if it's really loud or not. So you people will have to let me know. Okay, things stand, no team want him. Okay, that's fine. I won't rule anything out. We'll hit him with that old chestnut. We don't rule anything out. Blah de blah de blah. So Corus is going to Mirandes, the team who we're going to be facing soon in the cup. Toodle Pip, fellow relegated team. Okay, so he's off, he's gone. The fans will probably get a thing now saying, can you understand the fans upset, blah blah blah. I've had it for every single, here we go. I've had it for every single player we've sold. Oh no. Oh. I can't say either way. I'm not going to say no because that'll really upset him. If I say yes, that will really upset everybody else. So I just say I can't say either way. It's kind of like the devil's advocate of the selections for those questions, to be honest. What's occurring? Okay. I will retweet. I've just had a tweet from Andy Ord about his latest blog. I will retweet that in a bit when I get a chance. Wants to discuss. Well, now I appreciate that you want to keep me here, but there's nothing. Okay, again, I don't have much choice. All I can do He's set his transfer fees worth 725. Are you joking? He's got a £550,000 freaking minimum release fee. You've got to be kidding me. I thought we might be able to get $1 million for him. I didn't realise he had a minimum fee release. What an absolute bummer. There's such a low one. It's what, 550k is a ridiculously low minimum fee. This displeases me. Makes me sad. It makes me sad. Okay, with the news that I submitted a transfer request. Whatever. So let's have a little look just in case he goes. Just in case Manel goes. What can we do? The options we've got actually is only Sao at the moment. Well. I've just sent a striker back because I said, oh, we'll be alright without him. We don't need him now, and now we need one. The irony of that, ladies and gentlemen, the irony of that. There was a striker who I had on trial. He's not the greatest in the world, but whilst on trial, he did get a lot of goals for us. So, as a precaution, we're going to offer him a deal, which he should accept, which he has. Excellent. And then he's there. Yeah, I think you're right, Jono. I think you're right, mate. I think every single player in Spain has a minimum fee release. I just didn't expect it to be so low. I didn't expect it to be that low. Unfortunately, it is. But he might not go, to be fair. They may not come in. They seem to be taking their sweet time about it. Okay, so he's through the door. Happy with that. We'll send you on your little... I mean, his minimum fee release is 230,000, but that doesn't bother me. You do that. Bosh. Very good. What do you want? They've confirmed. Yes. That was like probably one of the first signings we made on loan, Ure. And they're like, oh, you've completed the signing of Ure in this transfer window. Yeah, way to keep up with the times, my friend. If they're going to come in with a bid, I wish they'd just hurry up. This is becoming most frustrating. I just hope he doesn't do one of those strange things in FM where you've done nothing to stand in his way. It's just a simple fact nobody's come in for him. And then they chuck their teddy out the pram like, you've blocked my transfer. There's only an hour and 30 left. There's an hour and 30 left. I'm going to offer him. I'm going to offer him to clubs for 725k. I know they'll come in with less because of his minimum fee, but I'm offering him. Sergio has moved to Numantia. He was a player I was looking at. Didn't go through in the end. Didn't bother with him in the end. He was there was better options for me. Better options. I think anybody's going to come in for Mr. Wantaway. It doesn't look that way, does it? I mean, there's an hour and a half left of the transfer window and no interest at all when we offered him out. Well, no solid interest anyway. Bamcock has moved. Well done for him. What's he want, a medal? Yep, transfer deadline has passed. No offers for Manel. So he's here. He's stuck here for now. And this leaves us with Richard Roy he's going to have to be made available for the B team, which is something we knew could happen. You can also play for the B team. Renee, you can play for the B team. Your B team. You can, but for about 60 minutes. And you can for about 60 minutes. Just helps keeping their match fitness up. You can be available for the B team until match fit for 60 minutes. Yeah, it probably will kick off. I mean, sometimes you drop lucky, don't you? And they're just like, oh, yeah, I'll let you off and I'll give you more time. But then other times they just kick off like a mofo. Have a right old issy fit. And then everybody gets peed off with you. That's fine. I can't change that. Teams, so that's good. Hopefully Richard Roy won't really care that he's not part of the first team. Hopefully he'll just be like, yeah, cool, bro, no problem. Which he seems to be, which is good. That's good. I'm happy with that. Build, match, fitness. Yeah. I know they need match fitness. Goodness gracious me. Does the man think I can't read? You think I can't tell that 75% match fitness is lower? Yes, the FM lottery, which everybody loves. Will your players hate you even though you could do nothing about it, or will they forgive you? Oh man. What's up with him? Apparently he'd be uncomfortable working under a director of football. Well, then don't. You're not working under one, so what's it matter? Keep your mouth shut and look after your own club, fella. We are pleased with the number of young first team players you've signed. Jolly good. The board feel the decision to sell Christian Herrera appears to be an extreme. What? Well, I couldn't accept. Oh. When that bid went through, right, he had a minimum fee release of £1 million. The bid came in, it was for £1 million, automatically accepted. How am I supposed to... It's them who, or the previous regime, who have confirmed that contract with him with that minimum fee releasing. How is that my problem, you bunch of bellends? So, Gerard Gamboa is back, which is good. And as I say, after the fire sale that we had to do, we have got decent financial standing at the moment, which is good. Very good. £9 million worth of players sold. Actually, it'd probably be more closer to 10 now, I'd imagine. But yeah, around about £10 million sold, £38,500 spent. That's how I roll. That's how I roll. Have a look actually, just quickly. It's still at 9 million. Still at 9 million. Hey Finn Lloyd, how's it going, dude? Thanks for joining, my friend. It's good to see you. Okay. Right, so on with the show and all that. I think today we're going to give Abner a start and let Fatty have a bit of a break, and I'm going to start with Sal up top because of Manuel's wanting away. The board of buffoons. Absolutely, my friend. Absolutely. How dare you not sell the man for more than his minimum fee releases that we inserted in his contract? How dare you disrespect us in such ways? Idiotus. That's what they are. That'll do. Just two changes that don't really need to happen, but you know. I know he's lacking latch fitness. I know he's lacking match fitness. That's why he needs to play. You know, it's a two-way street here, people. Come on, put yourselves together now. Let's give him a bit of a passionate. Go on, son. Oh, that's really got him going, hasn't it? That's really. I probably said it to him while he was taking a pee, and he's just like, yeah, whatever, gaffer. Come on then, let's have it. Here's De Vicente, who's been fantastic for us. And then he goes and does that. I need to stop praising players. I said how well Shay Given had done, and he punched the ball into the back of his own net, and we're losing. How the hell is this a possibility? That was a bit of a poor effort. That was poor. Now we're going to have to wait 3 hours for the highlight to load. The first highlight of the game to load. Let's talk amongst yourselves. I can't believe that. Just as I said, he's doing alright for us. Oh, it didn't take long, to be fair. He gave the ball away. Oh, Shay, what are you doing, man? You should have had that. You should have had that. It's poor from the goalkeeper. Poor from the goalkeeper. Let's give him the old assertive demand more. Come on. Cleared away. Abner. Oh, he's lost it. He's lost it. This could be 2-0. This could be 2-0. Oh, he's recovered brilliantly, Abner. What's he do next? That's the question. That's nice. So, come on. Play it forwards. Good. Santa Marina. Oh, he's got away with it. Somehow. Their closing down is very good. Oh, it's a good ball out to Roba. Go on. Oh, it's gone in. Oh, El Deflexiano off Perez. An own goal. We did well to get out of that because they really closed us down. But a ball across, and oh, look at that. Look at that. If Marcos had saved it, the guy coming towards him would have probably hit it off his knee into the back of the net anyway. Win that. Well done. So, their closing down is brilliant. Guardiola. Oh, what a hit. What a hit from Vivancos. Albert Vivanco has just thumped that into the back of the net. What a wallop. Bosh. Straight in. No messing. Pleased with that. We've turned this one around at the moment. Don't want to get too carried away. Here's Robber. We need to sign somebody called Copsan, and then they can be Cops and Robber. Oh, stay tuned for more of that brilliant comedy. Here's Abner. Oh, Santa Marina did well. It was played through to Guardiola. Oh, he's played it off to Santa Marina. Oh dear, what's going on? Tried to play it too much there. Oh, what a hit from Santa Maria. What a hit. That is absolute postage stamp, that looked. Absolute postage stamp. Let's have a look at that. Bosh, first time. Yep, straight into the top corner. Superb. Absolutely superb hit. You can't grumble with that. Passionately very good. Let's work the ball into the box off as well. I know, Jono, what a hit, man. What a hit. He absolutely smashed it, didn't he? Sal's knocked it onto Guardiola. Could we get one straight away? No, we can't. Getting a bit carried away there. Expecting the unexpected. We've held this game pretty well, considering we went 1-0 down. Sal can come off now. Manel can come on. I'm going to leave. No. I know Gumbau is pretty pooped. His sharpness is rock bottom, but he's coming on. He's replacing his former Barcelona B teammate Zemi. Gumbau is on. Hopefully he's alright. Hopefully he can sort of trot on and carry on and do a decent job for us, despite the fact he's at, you know, half sharpness pretty much. Oh, they're in. They're in. Cardona. Is that Cardona? The Cardona? Well, it is. Well, bugger me. He was my top goal scorer at Barcelona B. We know all about him. That is poor from Given again. The old boys' reflections ain't what they used to be. Reflections? Reactions. I'm sure his reflections are. They're going to get another, aren't they? It's blocked. It's in. Oh, Jeebus. Jeebus Christ. Contain. Get it out. Come on. Get it out. They're going to get a third. This has got 3-3 written all over it coming up. Oh. Oh. Manel. Oh, that is woeful. Distribution was terrible there from Manel. He's redeemed himself. Oh, Santa Maria's. Fantastic. Yeah, there is, dude, yeah. Oh, you're doing one with Darlington. I like Darlington. Oh, so close. I love a good Darlington save. I love it. It's the bomb, as the kids say. Yeah, I do. I like Darlington. I used to like it when they had the Darlington Arena, because you used to start off in such a low level with such a massive stadium. It's a bit of a bummer on the finances when you used to start, but when you start getting the crowds in, it'd be brilliant. Well, we've snuck away with the 3-2 win there. We really have. Calmly, bit of a let-off. That's all right. It's gone okay, that team talk. Pleased with that. They understand. They understand it's a bit of a let-off. But yeah, there's a lot of long-range goals and a lot of free-kick goals this year. A lot more. There seems to be a lot more in real life, but not quite as many as there is on FM at the moment. Apparently we're on a 12-game unbeaten run. That much stretched back to last season when they were on their attempt to get out of the drop zone sort of thing. Because we've only played like 3 competitive games this season. Wow. We've lost 900 season ticket holders due to the relegation. That's quite a big number for a club this size. Oh, we've got cup football against Mirandes next. Who, of course, have just signed that midfield fella off me. I can't remember his name. Was it Costis, wasn't it? Costis, I think. I believe. He's at Mirandes now. I could have been at Mirandes now. They did offer me an interview, but I turned it down in favour of Girona. Lydia, they're the team that bottled it last season when I won the league with Barcelona B. They're the boys. They are the boys. Who the hell is this? Because he's just scored 5 goals in a game. He doesn't look like he's capable of scoring 5 goals in a game, but he did. Fighting for a place in the playoffs. Included. Oh, nice. Oh, that'd be cool. They've included the new guy. That's cool. I like that. I follow them on Facebook and Twitter, and I've been looking at the pictures that they keep just sort of uploading like 10 or 20 pictures a time of the stand and stuff going up and everything. I like it. It's nice. It's cool they're rebuilding. I mean, it's such a shame what happened to him. It's a shame that stadium never worked out. I think Reynolds was a bit of an idiot for doing it, to be fair, quite on the scale that he did, but I understand why he did it, you know. But yeah, it's a shame, really. A real shame. I went there because I'm a Crew fan, I went there with Crew a few years ago when we played you guys there. I'm glad I managed to get it in. Hello to you too, Mitchell, my friend. Hello to you too. I used to be indecisive and I'm no longer sure. Oh, the old uns are the good uns. Oh, God. Brilliant. Injury Simulator 2017, I think, is about to start taking its shape again. It's a pain in the arse. Injuries. Always on the beta, there's always a lot more injuries, I've noticed, than there is in the full release. It is inconvenient, to say the least. You'll be messaging me. But what's going on? Oh, Mr. Dr. Benj has messaged me. Very kind of him. Very kind of him. The return of the tin shed. Yes, that was it. Yeah, the old Feethans was really good. Yeah, I've been there as well. I went there years ago. God, long time ago. Jesus. It was a long time ago. Yeah, the old tin shed. Right, talking to tin sheds, we're in a bit of one. Ah, because it's the cup, you're available. Excellent. We'll pop you on the bench and pop you in the team. I think I'm gonna leave Abner in for today. Fatty can come back for the next game. So this is the trouble. This is the problem we're gonna have. I don't know if the squad is going to be able to cope when injuries kick in, because we don't have a lot of like really young players that are going to be able to come in and sort of replace the injuries and stuff and back the squad up. Seems to me that when they had their intake, they had about 6 players in it. When I looked at it last season, it was poor, real poor. A bit like his control there. That was terrible from Vivian Koss. Deco, not the Deco, of course. I had a look at signing him. The Deco that's playing for Mirandes. He looks a decent player. Oh, you are joking me. I was looking away then. I just looked as that went in. Was that as terrible as it looked? Yeah, I was going to say, I thought it was houses now. Feethams. Or Feethams. Is that as bad as it looks? Because that looks absolutely woeful. Shay Given had started so well, but he's looking very dodgy. Oh my days. But we've equalised. So that's it instantly put right, but still that was woeful from Shay Given. Absolutely woeful. To be fair, they hit Wally by name, Wally by nature in goal for them by the looks of things. Because he should have saved that. But my life, I can't believe how poor that was from Shay. I mean, I know he's 41 and everything, but still. Come on. Well done. I think they need a bit of a kick up the arse, don't they? They seem to be a little bit nonplussed at the moment. Come on, play it in. Play it in. Oh, penalty, surely. Babalalola has just brought down Santa Maria in the box. Anton for his second of the game. He scored it. Plunked it straight into the back of the net. Lovely little penalty from Chima Anton. He's third of the season for the new signing. He's had a great start to his career at Girona. Oh, the calmness. The calmness was just magnifico. Let's turn that off. Guardiola. Vivenkos. Oh, he's killed it beautifully. That looked like it was a beauty. It might not. It could possibly have just been a roll across the floor, but it looked like a beaut. Let's have a look at it. Guardiola here. Oh, what a view this is. Vivenkos. Oh, the keeper tipped it in. It's 3-1. We've turned this one around at the moment. I have to keep saying at the moment because I don't want to tempt fate too much. But he's turned that around. Plopped it in the back of the net. Nothing needs addressing. I think it does, mate. I think it does. Let's tell them calmly not to get complacent. See if that tickles their fancy. See if that keeps them clocking on. Here's Zemi. Go on. Go on. Go on. Oh. Too much passing around there, not enough shooting. Or attacking intent, anyway. Right. I don't want any sendings off, so you can come out for you. You're still pretty pooped, but you're going to come on. And Richard Roy for Manel. Oh, the old triple change. I've gone and done it. I've gone and made 3 substitutions on 57 minutes. This could really come back and bite me in the arse, but YOLO and all that. Here's Gumbau. That's a great ball. Richard Roy's onto it. Can he score? Oh, he's put it just wide. Just wide. It was. He had a go though, didn't he? It's the taking part that counts. That's what I've been told anyway. Here's Gumbau to Roy. Here's Abner. Oh, it's a good ball. Santa Marina. Oh, good save from the Wally. The Wally has made the save. Where's Wally in goal for them? That's where he is. Go on. Get there. Well done, Guardiola. Not Pep, by the way. He's not decided to come out of retirement, just in case you were wondering. Richard Roy is offside. I think we've done really well to turn this match around. We started a bit crap, really, didn't we? Let's put cards on the table. We were a bit piddle poor. I don't think it would have been quite. It wouldn't have felt quite as bad if Shay Given hadn't have just basically rolled over like a puppy and let the ball go into the back of the net. But he did. So we've won 3-1. So I'm happy with that. I'm not happy with your performance 9. No. I was going to try and give him sort of an assertive, sort of you need to do better sort of thing, but I don't want to say anything that's going to upset him. He's a delicate flower, is our Shay. He's a delicate flower. Ba, 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 ba. What's occurring? Tweetor. Where's he gone? Ah, there it is. I shall retweet. I've just retweeted Andy Ward's blog for anybody who's interested in reading FM. If you want to go to my Twitter page, it's FMU__ because some other sod's got FMU. So that's just one of my crosses I have to bear in life. Hashtag first world problems. But yeah, we've got through. We'll soon be cashing Atletico Madrid and giving them a run for their money. I've got every confidence. Not. That's wonderful. Yeah, Deco. I like Deco. He's a good player. A very good player. I really did quite like looking. That was his debut as well. Are you kidding me? Oh no, it wasn't his debut. It was his second game. Wow. Well done. At what point would it have to become a job? It depends on really the amount. The revenue you get off YouTube for views and stuff isn't massive. It depends. I mean, I don't have a lot. To be honest, I have a lot. I mean, I've got over 3,000 subs, but I don't earn anything off YouTube at all whatsoever. I think the bigger guys, they have sponsors and stuff and all that sort of stuff, and I think it depends on what you get elsewhere. The revenue from YouTube is relatively low, I believe, compared to others. I mean, I know a guy called Corrales who does Minecraft videos. I'm quite good friends with him, and he's over 1 million subs, and he does it full time. But I think we don't really talk about it, to be honest, but I think his main income is from more sponsorship than anything. Unless you're really in with YouTube, like somebody like, say, PewDiePie or somebody like that, then he's obviously making an absolute, bucket load of money compared to a lot of the other YouTubers off it. But a lot of it's sponsorships and stuff, and paid sponsorships and all that sort of stuff, I think. So I don't know, man. I honestly don't know. It's a difficult one to answer. I think, if you look at it this way, you say the average monthly wage for a job can be anything between, say, 800 a month to 1,500 a month and upwards and stuff. So I don't know. It depends what your cost of living is, but you'd need to be making a lot, really, to do it. Like I say, it depends on external. It depends more on external sponsorship and stuff like that more than YouTube, but I could be wrong. I mean, I'd imagine that the more views and the more view time you get, the more pay you get. But because I'm on the really low spectrum in sorry, I can't do two things at once. I'm a man. I'm trying to read what you put and reply at the same time. I think it depends very much on the size of your viewership and stuff. The more money, the more interest you're into YouTube, the more money you get off YouTube, is basically what I'm trying to say. And I'm on the very low end of the spectrum. In terms of, does that make it hard to stay motivated, or is it just purely sharing and enjoying the game? Yeah, it is mainly, for me, I started as just sharing. I just wanted to share. I just wanted to do this. I don't do this because I want to become big. I don't do it because I want to become a full-time YouTuber or anything. I just do it because I enjoy sharing it. But I must admit, there are times when you see people, and rightfully so, with most of the people, there's a few people that get more exposure than what they should. Not in the FM community, I can't think of, but in other communities. Like Minecraft is one that's used as an example. Like, it's so oversaturated, ridiculously oversaturated with absolute dross, but they just get so much attention because they get friendly with a guy who's really popular, and he's like turning up in videos and stuff, and it kind of just makes them popular. Because you get people who watch videos because they want to be entertaining. You get people who watch videos because they kind of feel like, oh, if I watch his video, his friend who's such and such, say PewDiePie is his friend, he's going to think that I'm a really cool person for watching the videos, when he's not probably going to notice at the end of the day. But you get these two kind of different sorts of people watching videos. But I have been doing this on this channel since 2012, and I am continuously overlooked. I'm continuously forgotten about and stuff. But it bothers me to a degree, because I think, hey, I'm one of the old guys of this. But there's thousands, hundreds of YouTubers out there that are 1 million times better than me. So it's just, you cater for the audience you cater for. You get a core group of people who enjoy your stuff, which I have. There's a core group of people that are always watching my stuff and commenting and stuff, and that's good enough for me. I'm happy with that. But we're in a bit of a pickle striker wise, aren't we? If we lose another striker, we're right up crap creek. But yeah, so it's a case of, it can be sometimes I do lose motivation sometimes when when I'm churning out. I used to do daily episodes, and they were good. They were good. They weren't the best and they weren't the worst. But they were good. I was 95% of the time I was happy with what I was doing. Sometimes it was a case of I'd lost motivation and it was the best I could do, which isn't the best way to upload. But you know, when you want to get a video out, you want to get a video out, and other people were getting more interest, more views, more this, more that, and I must admit, there are times when I think to myself, why do I bother? But I enjoy doing it, and when I get to the point where I really don't enjoy it anymore, I will just stop and go away, and that'll be that. It's as simple as that, really. Well done, Manel, with a goal. But I've babbled on about that for quite some time now, so I apologise. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry. I'm just going to sit here in silence for the next 10 minutes now to make up for it. Only joking. Only joking. But we seem to have played really well to get that goal. It seemed a nice little move. Guardiola into Manel. Oh, keeper, Superman flying there. Seems to be in the air forever. But yeah, that was a nice little move. Markov has 6 shots. They've had none. Now they've had 1. See? Curse of the commentator there. Mind you, it took, on the opening day of the season, it took the team who played on the opening day of the season 80 minutes to have a shot, and then they had 5 all at once. It was like bang, 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 bang. All in the space of like 2 minutes, they had 5 shots. It took them 80 minutes to have 1. 5 came at once. Football Manager, I tell thee. Passionately, keep it up. Why the hell are you nervous? Come on, son. Come on. I'm very happy with you. No, not a dicky bird. They don't care. They don't care what I'm telling them. Go on, son. The ball that. Oh, it's a corner now. It's a corner now. Di Vicente. Oh. Came at him like a rocket, to be fair. I don't think he could adjust himself in time. Okay, Guardiola. From any of your FMCs, mine is broccoli. I don't think so. I probably do, and I've probably said in videos that I do, for whatever reason. But at the minute, I can't think of one. But yeah, I know what you mean. There are ones. I must admit, I was with Bolton last year. It happened a couple of times actually. I did a series on FM16 called Grassroots to Greatness, and I started off at like level 10 and then just moved around and stuff and ended up at big, like really, really big clubs and stuff. And I was at one point with Newcastle United, and at another point with Bolton, and in both of them, Bolton, when I took over, I got bored. I was at Real Madrid and I was winning everything. I got bored and I went to Bolton, who at that point were bottom of the Vanarama National League North, and I took them over and I took them all the way up to League 2, and I was doing well in League 2, and they got took over and sacked me and replaced me with my assistant manager. And for a while after that, I really disliked Bolton for a bit. I'm alright with them now. I've come to peace with it now. Why have you done that? Why have you got injured? Why have you been this inconsiderate to me? Eh? It's not very nice at all, is it? You're just a bad person. Yeah, so I kind of had this issue with Bolton for a little while. And the same happened with Newcastle. They hadn't done naff all for so many years, and I took over and I took them to second in the Premier League. Just missed out on the Premier League title by a matter of points. And they sacked me for no reason. I think they said it was poor league position. I was expected to finish 15th, according to the media. They had set me a target of mid-table. I finished, I think it was just a few points off the top, and they sacked me. And I hated Mike Ashley for so long, because he was still in charge at that point, if I remember rightly. Or did he left? I can't remember actually, he might have left. But yeah, I had this issue with Newcastle for a bit as well then. Calmly, you got away with that. You should have had that in the bag a lot sooner. A lot sooner. Never mind. But yeah, so I know what you mean though. You do, don't you? You get that way. You do get that way. There is a team, and I can't think who it is, that I always lose to, and I don't know who it is. The second I play against them, I'll be able to say. That's the one. But I just can't for the life of me think who it is. Not at all. Sorry guys, I'm just replying to Benj. He's helping me with something. He's been very kind. I had a few takeover sackings last year. Yeah, I know. I've never had it before. I've never been sacked due to a takeover. And on the save that I did last year, are we okay? Are we still here? That was weird. I don't know what's happening. Sorry, my thing's just popped up on my screen saying that I've been disconnected. Ah, right. Thanks for the reply on 50-50 as to the thinking of the FM scene will snowball in terms of subs. Yeah, it's it can be weird, man. It can be weird. What's going on with this? Sorry, my tablet seems to have just frozen on me. Go back. Let's come back in. What's going on? Sorry guys, I think at the moment I'm having some issues. Just bear with me. My end, I'm having issues. What's going on? Are we back? Yay! Sorry about that, guys. My my thing was saying that there was absolutely no connection to the internet or anything, but I think there was. So yeah, sorry about that. Stuart Gilmore took over. Brum, while I was managing, I was punching above my weight in the playoffs. What a jerk! What a jerk! I hate it when that happens. I hate it, especially when you're building something and you're doing really well. I just need to put the music back on. Bear with me a second. But yeah, I hate it when you're doing really, really well, and then some jerk just comes along. Let's put another song. I've already had that one. Some jerk comes along and just completely ruins life. Man's a prick and still is. Yep. I'd feel the same, I must admit. Right, let's crack back on with this now. Now I've sorted those issues out. Okay, who have we got up next? Baleares. I can't remember how they did last year. They're second at the minute though. Top of the table clash, early doors. Gotta love a top of the table clash in the early stages. Gotta love a top of the table clash at any point, to be honest. You know when you guys are playing FM, do you ever like say if you've got a game in 7 days, do you guys holiday between the dates? I'm one of those people that can do sometimes. If I've got nothing that I want to do and nothing that's coming up, I will holiday between periods of games sometimes to get moving. I know some people don't do it because some people like the achievement of never going on holiday and stuff, but sometimes I'm not bothered. I think to myself, if there's a massive gap with nothing going on whatsoever and there's no transfer window or anything like that, I mean, you do run the risk, I must admit, you do run the risk sometimes of missing a player meeting or missing a player complaint or something and pissing everybody off. But 9 times out of 10, I just think, you know, that's the point. That's the point in just clicking continue for 7 days in a row when nothing really happens. It's not as if you can't read through and see what's happened, see if there's anything interesting. Triscar. These were a team who I was also toying with the idea. Yeah, international breaks, definitely. Some of them are ridiculous. Some of them are absolutely ridiculous. Player development. Very good. Let's just get these on the... I do like this where it advises you. I like the new way it advises you on how to do things. These little screens that pop up. I do quite like it. You. Yes, you do him. That sounds a bit rude, doesn't it? You do him. Do him now. Right, let's pray. He wants me to praise Shay Given. I'm going to do it. Yeah, it is, man. Nothing. 14 days of nothing. Oh, good. He doesn't think he's done well. Assertively. That'll do. Hopefully that might give him a kick up the arse now. Well done. Because he's letting a couple of poor goals. He's been great on occasion, but he's letting a couple of ridiculously poor goals. But he is 41. I'll take that in consideration. And unlike real life on FM, when a player if a striker gets to 37, they tend to turn into a crap heap, even though they've got really good stats and in real life for scoring goals for fun. And it seems to be the same with goalkeepers. They hit a certain age in FM, and apparently they can't function properly anymore. Right, Gumbau, I know you're not match fit fully or sharpness fully, but you're in. You're on the bus. Let's see how we're doing this one. Top versus second. 2 behemoths. Let's build it up like Sky do. The biggest game in the world. Every single man, woman and child in the world will be affected by the result of this match. And it'll be a dull 0-0. Bit like Man U Liverpool. Just saying. I hate how Sky overly, ridiculously hype games. They kind of set themselves up for the biggest anticlimax ever. Here's Gumbau. Oh, he's found Santa Marina. Oh, that looked like it went through the goal. They're going to score in a minute. I've just got his feeling they're going to score. Unless we do. Nope. Yes. No. Yep. No. Oh, it's a tussle. It's a tussle for the dominance in this match. Go on, Manel. Play it through. Come on. Somebody play it through. That's it. Go on, son. Go on. Oh. Cops and robbers. Robert has scored. He's clonked it into the back of the net for 1-0 to Girona. My Girona. Oh, there we go. You don't get entertainment like that anywhere else. That's a lovely ball through from Santa Marina and a fantastic... The goalkeeper just turned into a squatting dog, didn't he? He just sort of like braced himself. Go on, hit it. Oh. Hit it again. Come on. Come on. Nah, too much messing around. Nah, it's done nothing with it though. Right, let's do our usual. Let's turn off. Work the ball into the box now. Because we're getting ourselves into a little bit of a pickle. Some teams it works against, some teams it doesn't. Oh, Santa Maria, what a run. Oh, again. Oh, Robert. Zemi. Gumbau. De Vicente. Oh, Playing it around nicely. Working our way in for Guardiola. Bosch, my friend. Sergi Guardiola. Sergi Guardiola with an absolute ping of a ball. Watch this. Bosch. Nice little finish. 2-0 to the Girona boys. We're having a party, we're having a ball. They haven't had one shot, not one at all. Yet. One. Oh, he's knocked it down. That from Yirei. Yirei was beautiful. Watch this. Just nods it down. Could have gone for goal. No. Unselfishness personified. Just nods it down to Manel, who wallops it home for 3-0. Here's Abner. He's really settling in now. Touch wood. That's it. Move it. Good. Good. We in again. We're in. Oh, Manel. Flipping Manel. What a lovely finish. Took it one touch to take it past the player. You got to say the goalkeeper was woeful. He could have come in and took that ball off his feet. May have risked a penalty, but he still could have got in there. Oh, Gumbauer wrestling for it. He didn't get it. Come on, get the ball off him. Well done, Zemi. Here's Santa Maria. Is he going? Is he going? He's goal. Damn. Damn. Oh, they've had a go. Hey, you've had a shot. Look at you, you've gone and had a shot. I'm not going to taunt them any more than that because knowing my luck, it'll end up 5-4 to them. They've woke up now though. Since that fourth goal's gone in, they've really woken up. It appeared. Here's Santa Maria. Oh, he's going for the long range. He's thought, hey, we're 4-0 up here. I'm going to go for a world-class wonder goal. I don't care what anybody says. I'm shooting when I want to shoot. That has been an absolutely wonderful first half to behold. I would like more. I want more. I want more goals. I want 8. I want you to double what you've done. I want you to destroy them. I want you to break them. I want you to embarrass them. Okay, dude. Take it easy, man. Thank you for stopping by, John. I really appreciate it, dude. Thank you so much. Have some lovely food and stuff. And enjoy life. Don't talk to strangers. And all that. All that sensible advice. Do all of it. Or don't. Whichever you're supposed to do. This has been a fantastic... Oh my God, he's come on and he's got injured. I can't take him off. That means he's going to be out for about 7 years now. Come on, play it. I'm disappointed we haven't got any more goals in the second half. I know that's bad, but I'm really disappointed we haven't scored more. Manel. Oh, we got one. Deflected. Took a deflection by lots of things, but we're 5-0 up now. So I'm happy with that. Can't argue with that, can you? Can't argue with that. Looked like it took a deflection to me. Yeah, it did. Just a slight tap. It was on target anyway. Just a slight tap. Shea Given plays the final ball of the game. We've won 5-0. That is fantastic. We're going to passionately tell them how wunderbar they were. Really pleased with that. Really pleased. They were superb. To a man, they were superb. And that was against a team who at that point was second in the league. So that's nice to know. It's nice to know we can do that. We've got, though, last season's runners-up. Last season's real ball-banging, decent side, to be fair. I don't know how they've done in terms of players. Let's have a look. They didn't lose many. Wow. Their team hasn't changed hardly at all. But they've not had the start this season what they had last season. Interesting. Let's have a look how Barcelona B are doing while we're here. Let's treat ourselves, I say. You know, we've earned it. We've earned it. They're in the bottom. They're in the spot that the club I'm at now was relegated in. So, not going brilliantly, but not a disaster. Sporting, hee-haw. Look at that, 5 in 5. Alaves still top. I know it's only 3 games, but Alaves still top. Wait, hey, get in there. Get in there, my son. Atletico Madrid are 16th. Real Madrid are 15th. There's some strange goings on. Imagine if Alaves did Leicester and won the Premier League in Spain, La Liga title. Imagine how long you're out for. Play through injury. Wear protective equipment. What is the injury? What is it? Where's it gone? Oh, get your man up and get a bloody wristband thingy on. Support. Jeebus. Okay. We're going to play this next game and I'm going to call it a day because my throat is really starting to hurt again. So, 6-1 in a row. Really? That's wonderful. It's wonderful. Yeah, I just want to play this game. I want to play against these bad boys. See how we do. And I'm going to go back to Twitter because I had to step away from YouTube for a while due to some health issues to do with my throat and stuff. And every now and again it comes back and plays up a bit. And it's starting to hurt quite badly. Let's pop a day on the loan list. They've advised it. We will do it. Games are coming thick and fast, aren't they? Oh, the 3rd round draw of the cup. Let's have the auto draw on. Come on, let's do it. Oh, Heracles have got a bye. Oh, bye. So, oh, that'd be nice. No, we're not getting that, are we? Royce. Ooh. What we're going to get? Mallorca. Yeah. Oh, Cadiz. Merida. That does. Nope. We're not getting that either. Oh, we're at home again. Oh, I'm happy with that. I couldn't deal with that. That is one that I can cope with. I'm pretty happy with that. Sporting. I got Vallecano. Okay, stop automatic now. Draw all teams. Come on, we're not got all day. So let's have a look at these bad boys. Where are they? They're 5th in their division. They're in the Spanish 2nd Division B4. So it's the same level of football that we're at. They've got a synthetic pitch. A new synthetic pitch. That's nice. Good for them. Well, I want a medal. We just got lowly grass. You know, we ain't special like them. But we're going to play against the team who I pipped to promotion last season. Did it on the final day of the season, the final game. They bottled it. They lost 2-0 to a club called Pratt. I know. They lost to Pratt 2-0 on the final day. We won, I believe, if I remember rightly. I can't remember now. I just remember them losing. I think we won. We sailed away into the playoff games. I actually left and didn't do the playoff games because I joined Girona before the playoff games happened. But Barcelona B obviously won the playoff games as well and went up because you win the league, but then you go into playoffs to go up. So winning the league doesn't exactly guarantee you nothing. You know, it doesn't mean you're up. It just means you've got a trophy, but now you've got to win a playoff to make that trophy count for promotion. Oh, we're on telly as well. I do like how much they put you on telly in Spain. It helps. You get like a nice little tidy sum of money every time. It's nice. You stay on the bench, you're alright. You got your little magic thing on. What's up with him? What's his slight concern? Slight concern. Unhappy. The squad hasn't been strengthened. Shut it, you tart. I can't, can I? The transfer window's closed. How am I supposed to strengthen the squad when the transfer window's closed? Not permanent signings anyway. Right, let's go. Oh my god, they've gone with the mini pitch. I'm going to leave those off for now. They've gone with the mini pitch, and I'm going to turn that off because last season working it into the box didn't work against these, so I'm going to assume it's not going to work this year. Dominant performance so far from us though means nothing. You can dominate a game and lose on FM. In real life you can, we all know this. They're going to score. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? That is the personification of being FM'd. Right there. Right in your face. That is disappointing. Perhaps this is where they're going to start waking up now. They've had a dodgy start. Not the best. Oh dear. Terrible from the defence. Oh, Shay Given again. I think Renee may get a recall to the first team. Given the old offensive demand more. Offensive, aggressive demand more, should I say. Assertively, show me something in the second half. You've been absolutely woeful. And let's hit them when we can, as soon as we can. We're going to hit them with the passionately demand more. Come on. This is going to be a second in a minute. If we're not careful, we're going to find ourselves 2-0 down pretty damn quick. Come on. He's put it over. He's put it over. No, we're going to go aggressive. We're going aggressive. We've gone aggressive. We've gone aggressive. Go and all that. Right, you go there. I know you're not fully fit, but get on that football pitch, son. Come on. Come on, make the changes. Come on, we ain't got all day. Right, okay. Overload. Oops. Passionately. Demand more. Come on. We're more than capable of doing this. And we should be doing it. We're having an off day, to say the least. Gumbao. Oh, the keeper saved it. It's going to be one of them days. It is just going to be one of them games. Where no matter what we do, it's not going in. It's not happening. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. Get creative. Come on. It's a good ball. Oh, is it the... oh. I don't believe it. This does happen every now and again in FM this year, FM 17. That is a terrible corner. We've lost 1-0. Yep, we've lost 1-0. How? Answer, it just would not go in today. Assertively far from pleased. Okay, I'm going to give them all an absolute rollicking. Not aggressive though, because that tends to upset them slightly too much. That's had a good effect on them. Okay, I'm not happy with that in the slightest. We've only conceded 3 goals all season in the league. I'm not happy about that in the slightest, but I'll give them that as revenge for what I did to them last season. But we will not allow that to happen again. Not allow that to happen again. And that's moved them now within 3 points of us. Their season has just turned completely. It's crazy how it's done such a thing. But they have FM'd us like 31 shots to 5, 61% possession to 39. They have FM'd us right in the face. So fair play to them for that. But anyway, boys and girls, I'll show you the league table before we go. He says, if you can learn to click on the right things. There's the league table before we go. and all the stats and whatnot. Thank you so much for joining me and watching. Really appreciate it. I'm going to carry on doing the updates on Twitter as usual. So if you don't follow me already, it's at FMU__ on the old twits, and go over there and join me. Or you can have a look at the hashtag FMU Journey and you'll be able to find updates on there for that. Thank you so much, guys. I will catch you all in another life. Bye bye.